Before this episode begins, I want to say that I left the Cipher Key Lair for a minute to go ahead and quickly purify all the rest of the shadow Pokemon that were in the Purify Chamber. Oh, and if you're wondering about Pineco, well, let's just say I put him in a more deserving place. Alone forever. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Raved and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. You may notice we're not at the same stairway that we were last episode, the one that I was holding off for so long and I was making a big deal of it. Really, we're only climbing like 12 stairs. But anyways, the reason why I'm over here is because, if you remember, if we go downstairs, you might have remembered there was an item we cannot, or rather, a pathway we cannot get to before. Because, well, as we tried going through this way, this Pokeblock, or these Pokefood crates, were pushed all the way down, therefore blocking our access to the bottom wheel. The whale, wing, whatever. Anyways, by pushing it over here after coming downstairs again, because through the magic of resetting blocks and crates, through the power of modern technology, or future technology, or whatever the hell you want to call it here, we can enter down here. However, there is a catch. And the catch is, by going downstairs, you can see two beautiful item chests. But the only catch is, as I've said before, you get interrupted by a trainer who thinks we're cute? Lady, look. Your visor kind of turns me off, so I'm not interested in you. I like your scarf and leggings, though. And after that battle, which took a whopping 8 minutes, because that just took a long time. I was trying to level up some extra Pokemon, but it ends up it took a long more time than usual. Or a long more time? A lot more time. Anyways, once you go ahead and take down that trainer, you can see two items here. Now, first over to the right, or to the left, I can't even tell my left from right. Wow, that's embarrassing. You get 3 Ultra Balls. Once again, necessities can be found here, however, do not rely on them alone unless you are some expert. However, the real reward for being that trainer would be right up here, which is 1 rare candy. Now, we have 2 at the moment, and I'm going to save those for later. Once again, these are one of the only places you can get rare candies from, so very good to get it now. However, something I want to show off right now. If I can go to my Pokemon, I can show you this. The time is nigh. Growlithe is almost ready to be purified. So you know what that means. To the Purify Chamber. Wow. To the Purify Chamber. That was a horrible voice crack on my part. Alright, what is taking this Pokemon so damn long? Seriously? Dude! You're at one little sliver. I'm even looking right towards the TV. My nose is right on it. That is less than like 3 pixels on my 1080p TV. How much do I have to walk? Like what, an extra couple steps? There we go. Alright, now after that horrible festival of just going around and walking in circles and that horrible event, and let's go ahead and purify Growlithe at long last. So, there is a reason why I want to purify him right now on screen and not with a usual thing that I do at the beginning of every episode like you saw in this episode. And the reason for that is, well, I kind of stated earlier. So, let's go ahead and witness Growlithe being completely purified. And there we go. Growlithe had 2 shadow moves, so he regained the move Flamethrower, which is very good to have, even though we already have the TM for it, as well as Charm. And we get all those XP points, and that should net him a level to level 29. Awesome. However, level 30 cannot be done, but hey, I'm not complaining at all, because right now, this is going to be the greatest thing ever. First, let me go ahead and quickly get Vaporeon from the PC. Or the Purify Chamber. That works too. Alright, now it's time to finally enter and go up the staircase. But first, it's time for me to do something which I've been waiting to do for so very long. And yes, I am delaying this once again. First, let's give this charcoal to Growlithe, now that he can finally equip items, now that he's purified. And the next thing, it is finally time. This Firestone that we got all the way back in the SS Libra, finally has a use. Our little tongue puppy has grown into a mighty beast that still kind of has his tongue out. But nonetheless, this is the 5th member of my team, an Arcanine. So, Once again, leave your comments down below for nicknames. This will be due whenever I feel like it, honestly. Maybe a week from now, maybe 2, who knows? Maybe a week would be the better choice, but anyways. We now have an Arcanine with a whopping 100 HP only at level 29. So, as you can see, significant special attack, and pretty much significant everything. It isn't as defensive, but with that awesome and epic pose that kind of looks like Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong Jungle Beat inside the Battle for Storm Hill Kingdom and Battle for Storm Kingdom. I mean, the level in Battle for... Anyways, as I was saying, Arcanine looks freaking epic. So, now that we finally have our 5th member, and it does know a fire move, let's go ahead and continue on. Up the stairwell. And what do we get greeted by? Well, we get greeted by a Mirror Bee. Okay, I have to mention off screen, yes, Mirror Bee did show up, but I didn't want to mention it because, well, I really felt like it wasn't necessary for me to do that. But what is necessary for me to point out is if you continue walking over to the left over here, you get interrupted by yet another girl. And, alright, a little bit of a fun fact and a little bit of a tip for all of you who may not know. As you can see, Smeargle has a bit of a red tip on his paintbrush tail. Now, a lot of people would always think this would be a shiny Smeargle, and that's where the whole speculation began with these games having shiny Pokemon and Pokemon XD. Because originally in the GBA games, Smeargle's shiny form had its red tail. However, the thing is, in Gen 2, when Smeargle was first announced, actually let me select my moves while I'm doing this since this will be done off screen. But anyways, while Gen 2 is being made, they decided to make the base Pokemon have its red tip, and then the shiny Pokemon have the green tip. However, in later games, that was changed to be completely vice versa. Yet for some reason, they decided to keep Smeargle's red and original form of, well, the whole red paintbrush tip of its tail in Pokemon Colosseum and XD. So, no, this is not a shiny Pokemon at all. It is just how the game was. If it was a shiny Pokemon, you would notice it because it would be green in this game if there was a shiny Pokemon. In Pokemon Colosseum, it would be the same thing as well. So that was a good thing to let you guys know, just in case you were wondering that or not. So, hopefully that got you some extra knowledge and a little bit more trivia towards you. So yeah, who do you think you are, Lovrina? Jeez, the way you say so, I mean, God, she's really influenced a lot of people here in Cipher. Anyways, what I find really unsettling to me, well, at least from this perspective. First, you have this usual lady over here, who says she's busy. However, right over here, this is a little girl, as far as I'm concerned. In fact, I'm 98% sure, foreshadowing right there, that this is a little girl. What are little girls doing in Cipher? I mean, I understand we're 13 years old and we're trying to take down a place, but hell, she's working for an evil criminal syndicate. Jesus. Anyways, going down here, as you can see, you get a free item over here, and this contains 1 HP up, so we definitely know who's gonna get that right now. But I'm not gonna do that just yet. I was deciding on it right now, but I decided to do, or rather go against my own decisions. However, going once again over here, we get interrupted by yet another person. Nobody called for me, but here I am! Ta-da! And, yeah. Okay, and after defeating him, you'll be sadly disappointed to know as soon as you go this way, you get another trainer interruption. However, this time, we're going to be keeping the screen on this time, and Targ. Wow, what a name! Alright, anyways, Ninetales and Jumpluff. Fun fact, actually. I could use the Firestone on either Vulpix or Growlithe, but I actually decided on Growlithe just because, well, I've always liked using Growlithe and Arcanine in my playthroughs, and this time it's no different. So anyways, the reason why I want to switch to Snuggles and Poseidon this time around is because, well, I want the battle to go by fast. Return on Jumpluff and Water Gun on actually no. Return on Ninetales and Ice Beam on Jumpluff. Jumpluff is a grass flying, so it should be quad weak, and Leech Seed, that is very concerning. Leech Seed is a move that will take away 12% of your Pokemon's total HP and give it to the other Pokemon. In this case, Jumpluff will not get any back, but whatever Pokemon is currently on the field at that time will take the, I almost said money, take the HP for them. So, next Pokemon is Azumarill. Oh jeez, Azumarill have high HP, so this is going to be a little bit of a hassle to take that Pokemon down. And Safeguard. Safeguard is a move that will prevent any stats inflicted from happening to any of the, or to the opposing team's party. Alright, and a critical, wow. I actually kind of noticed that a little bit late. Anyways, alright, so next Pokemon that Targ has, like I said, this is going very fast. Alright, a Tangela. Now, this isn't just your any normal day Tangela. It is, in fact, by the sound and the showing of ourselves doing a thing, a Shadow Tangela. So, Leech Seed, as I said before, will still take effect and transplant it or transport it to the Pokemon that is on the field. So unless we switch out Beside, which I'm not really going to do because I find no point, well, then it would go away. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be safe. I'm going to use Bite on Tangela. Because, like I said, I don't want any more Pokemon going in Q. And while I did say that I am going to be taking on Mirror Bee, and I've been saying I've been neglecting Mirror Bee a lot, that is going to be done in a design. Hey! Shadow Rave! Sweet! Didn't do that much damage and maybe completely weak and may just represent myself as a whole, and that was very negative. But anyways, I still like the move. It shares my name and I love it. So anyways, I keep saying anyways a lot. Okay. Bubble Beam, that really should not do much damage at all, especially, okay, attacking Earth Strength, because it will attack Vaporeon, Water Absorb would take effect, and that would be a not good day for Azumarill, but it would be a good day for us. In fact, Azumarill, buddy, why don't you go ahead and attack Vaporeon? That'd be very helpful for me. Anyways, I'm going to use Return, and for Poseidon's turn, I'm going to go ahead and use, let's use an Ultra Ball, why not? We have 12 of them, I mean, hell, a dozen, that's worth something, right? Alright, let's see if we can do this. Half HP Ultra Ball, this should probably be a guaranteed catch, and if it isn't, damn Tangela, you really want to get out of here. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, gotcha! Ultra Balls are the savior of mankind. Alright, anyways, for her next Pokemon, a Butterfree, but once again, not just any Butterfree you see on your streets and in your plazas and in everywhere else you may see Butterfrees in. It is a Shadow Butterfree, only found from Cipher. So, Return will be attacking Azumarill. That should take Azumarill out. Perfect job on that. Alright, get our XP from that. And now for Butterfree. I would like to go ahead and use... You know what? Let's go ahead and just chance it and use a freaking Ultra Ball on Butterfree. And Poseidon, you can go ahead and use Water Gun on Butterfree. So, let's see how this works. I swear to God, if this actually works, I'm gonna laugh. And hell, it's gonna be good because I'll save some extra time. Because right now, with all the cuts I had to do in this episode, I am over 32 minutes of recording right now, and I'm afraid my computer's gonna my computer's gonna be completely broken, and oh, so close! I want to keep talking about relevant topics, because that always seems to work, but this time it's not, so maybe I should stop saying that it works all the time, because now it kinda doesn't. That barely did any damage, which is good, and Shadow Mist, okay, not worried about that at all. Evasiveness goes, or rather... no, I believe its accuracy goes down. Or evasiveness harshly felt. Yeah, okay, that's what I was believing. God, what am I saying anyways? Alright, so, let's see what we can do with our evasiveness dropping. I'm gonna go ahead and use another Ultra Ball once again. Let's just chance it this time, and I'm gonna use Water Gun once again. I swear to God, this line's a freaking critical hit. I am going to scream. Okay, let's try this. And let's stare at it intently with our eyes wide open, and just look at it. 1, 2... Oh, I guess you don't like being looked at, don't you, Butterfree? Snuggles' turn. I'm going to use an Ultra Ball on Butterfree once again. However, this time I'm actually going to switch to Pidgeotto just to get some extra Shadow Gauge filled in. So, let's see. That is if this one does not fail to, or this one fails to catch Butterfree. My bad. So, let's see how this works. Look at it intently with your eyes wide open. 1, 2, 3. Boom! Butterfree was caught. Even if we couldn't get that extra Shadow Gauge meter replenished a little bit by Pidgeotto's bar, hey, I'm okay with that. We finally got ourselves a Butterfree. And no, I'm not going to use it. Swine up! Now is not your time! Oh, jeez. Okay, anyways. You can go up here right now, but first, I would like to point attention towards the bottom place over here. First, let me go ahead and quickly heal my Pokemon, because I can. Now, if you can see on the very, very bottom of the screen in the middle, you can see that there is something glowing there. So that's what we want to get. Like I said, you can go up right now, but it is highly recommended, and actually this is a required thing to do for the completion of the Cipher Key Lair to do this. But if you choose to go up there first, you can, but going down here would be the essential path to go. Then it's going down here. Guess who shows up at long last? So it's you, is it? The one who's been causing a 14% loss in manufacturing productivity? Ah, you're the kid that dropped in on us at the SS Libra? I see now. You know far too much more about Cipher than you need to know. If nothing's done about you, there's a 98%, see what I mean there, 90% like I said earlier, likelihood that this factory and the Shadow Pokemon plant will be endangered. In that event, the danger to Cipher goes up a whopping 54%. That's critically bad news. I suppose we'll have to coax you into giving up the chase right here. So at long last, we finally get to fight Snidle, or Sniddle, whatever, right here, right now, and he's no longer going to abandon his friend into fighting us and making him look like a complete idiot in the process, because now, we get to make both of them look like idiots. So he's going to be starting out with a Shedinja, and I want to explain Shedinjas real quick because those are Pokemon we have not seen yet in this game. Now, Shedinjas, they are interesting Pokemon to say nonetheless. First, I'm not going to go ahead and attack Shedinja right now. I want to go ahead and take down Wobbuffet as fast as I can. Wobbuffet first, let me go and explain that real quick. I have a feeling that Wobbuffet is going to use Counter. Wobbuffet is very well known for using Counter and Mirror Move and Mirror Coat and all those moves like that. Or not Mirror Move, but just Mirror Coat and those things. So, I want to take out Wobbuffet because it will use Counter. Counter is a move that will wait until the last turn in the, or rather till the last move in the turn to go ahead and attack. And if a physical attack was done, in which case, well, both our Pokemon had the ability to use a physical attack, and I used it on it, then it would have done double the amount of damage received. So, very, very deadly, but nonetheless, that's fine. So I'm going to use Alternative Brava and Shedinja. Shedinja! These Pokemon only have 1 HP, but the only upside to it is they have an ability called Wonder Guard, like I showed right there. I purposely used a nice move to show up that it has Wonder Guard. Now, Wonder Guard is an ability that will neglect any type of move unless it is a super effective move, meaning for a bug poison type such as Shedinja, ice types would not work on it. And oh baby, at long last I can finally use Slash. Metal Claw, get out of here, I don't want you anymore. Slash is an awesome move if done right. As you may have read in the 2 seconds that I showed off for it, there's a chance for it to land an awesome critical hit, and has a more critical hit ratio than anything else. But anyways, right over here, a Magneton, not just any Magneton, as they said in the past, it's getting kind of repetitive right now, a Shadow Magneton. Now, I'm not going to lie to you right now. Oh, God, that's kind of bad. Okay, Dig is going to... Actually, that's not so bad, because Shedinja's not really going to do that much damage to any of our Pokemon either way. But I want to go and explain Magneton real quick. Let's see. Really, there's no point in using Snuggles at the moment. Alright, Poseidon, use... Actually, no. I want you to go ahead and use... Not Brick Break, that'd be super effective. Let's go ahead and pull out the good old Slash attack and bite on Shedinja. Let's see, that's not going to work at all because it's underground. But, Magneton, fun fact. When I was revising my whole team list before I started Let's Play again, I was really considering using Magneton for my team. Being interrupted is fun, isn't it, guys? No? Yeah, I hate it too. Alright, bite attack on Shedinja. And Magneton will get another Slash attack towards him. Now, or towards it, my bad. As you can see right there, Ghost type is weak against Dark. So, 1 HP, got taken down, simple as that. So, there we go. Now, let me go and explain the whole Magneton situation that I had in the past. And hey, you know Shadow Rave as well! Hey, can you do more damage than before? Significantly more. Well, not significantly, but hey, better than before. Anyways, so, Magneton, I was planning to use him for my team, but at the last second I decided to change it because, well, I decided not to. I already know what my final team member is. It's Pidgeotto, as I said in the thing that I was explaining at the beginning of the episode. So there's that. Also, I'm 40 minutes in recording. Jesus. Alright, let's go ahead and catch this Magneton right over here. And Poseidon, well, you can go ahead and be Poseidon, because Poseidon is freaking cool. Alright, another Ultra Ball. Let's see if this can save the day, and see if we can finish this before I hit 41 minutes. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha. Awesome job. Awesome job, team. You are awesome. Magneton, you are awesome as well. And guess who's not awesome? Snidel, because he sucks. Oh no, my calculations are all out of whack! Alright, so with the disappearance of Mr. Snidel right over there, we can finally get this item. And right here, we obtain the System Lever. And where we will use that will be upstairs in the Cipher Key Lair. And might I say right now, the upstairs, if I can get in the right angle, it looks pretty damn cool. Especially this door, and that Cipher Peon right over there. So we're going to take on all this in the next episode, because I'm coming low on time here, and I seriously think I actually am. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we're going to take down the Cipher Peon and go up there and eventually enter this door in here to see if Gorgon is finally inside here and ready to take his ass down. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.